Welcome back to the vlog, or welcome to the vlog if you are new here and this is the first vlog of mine that you are watching. Currently is Saturday at 7 a.m. I'm already obviously out of the house, fully dressed, which is very rare for me because if there is one thing I can avoid doing at all costs, it is setting an alarm on the weekends. And it's not because I like to sleep a long time or even sleep in. I still sleep like an average of 7 hours and I tend to wake up around 7 a.m., which is kind of like sleeping in for me because I get up most days around 5 for work. But it's just a different vibe to me. The entire evening before, like I keep remembering, but the evening before I keep remembering how I don't have an alarm set the next day. Like, you know that TikTok trend where it's like, no, I can't laugh yet. Like that's literally me the whole night that I know I get to just wake up whenever I want the next day. I feel like I sleep different. Like it's just, I don't know. I wish I didn't feel that way. I wish I felt that way every night, regardless if I had an alarm set, but I don't. So that is what it is. But alas, I am up this early and out of the house because I have a dentist appointment. Fully planned to vlog. I actually brought my camera with me, which I don't normally roll with my camera. I'll just vlog on the phone, but I really like the way that my camera films better, the sound, everything. And I pull it out to film right now and it says no memory card. So rookie mistake, the memory card is still in my little converter or whatever you call it that plugs into the computer. I cannot remember for the life of me what that's called right now. But anyways, this is an emergency dental appointment, so I very happily gave me whatever date and time they could squeeze me in. I was actually just at the dentist a couple of days ago and had some major work done. I got home, was still fully numb. I go to do my oral care routine. I'm water flossing and one of my crowns, like a permanent crown that I have, flew off. Like just impeccable timing when I just left the dentist. Like why couldn't that have literally happened when I was water flossing this morning? But that's just how life works sometimes. So I had to call like the emergency line, which I'm pretty sure is just my dentist's cell phone because they were already closed. By the time I got home, I was like one of their last appointments. I felt so bad calling him. I was like, hey girl, it's me. Like just left and it's me. So he very kindly squeezed me in this morning. And I have my little crown in my baggie to bring him. This is actually a crown that a previous dentist did, but there was clearly something wrong with the crown. I would most likely guess that it's from my grinding. I actually have a lot of tooth problems. Like you wouldn't even believe it. I have had 4 root canals, if that tells you anything. There's a multitude of reasons for that. Number 1, I grind my teeth like my life depends on it. So if you also grind your teeth, I feel your pain. 2, my molars are very short and my nerves run very high, which they have shown me on like CT imaging that I've had of my teeth before, and my nerves run so high compared to like the average population. So if I get work done, even if it's just like a tiny cavity or something, or I chipped my tooth, they are more likely to hit a nerve and irritate it and potentially require a root canal than the average person. And number 3, he just told me that genetically some people have stronger teeth than others, and I am not a part of the strong pool. He would say that genetically my teeth are pretty weak. So thank you, mom and dad. So needless to say, I'm at the dentist a lot. I never miss a cleaning. I'm just like really on top of all my work. It's really important to do that when you have crowns, and that is why my oral care routine includes so many steps. I don't think I've ever shared it, but it's a lot, but it's for a good purpose. So I'm headed to the appointment now. It is not close to where I live now. It's actually close to my old apartment before I moved, but I love my dentist and I love my optometrist, so I kept both of them in that same area and I just travel. Actually, I have a contact order that's ready to pick up at the optometrist, which is perfect. I'm just gonna do like a big circle after my dentist appointment. I'm gonna pick up my contacts. I'm gonna hit up World Market and then hopefully grab breakfast/lunch at some point. I'm assuming that I'm going to be numbed at this appointment, and it usually takes me a few hours for that to wear off. Right now I'm at 85 degrees. I mapped one out on the way to the dentist. I just wanted to bring the office a little something. They're always so incredibly sweet. I just love my dentist so much, and I feel like he hates to see me coming because I have a lot of issues going on, but I feel like I am a champ when it comes to how much work I've had. Like I just am very calm about it because there's really nothing else I can do. These Uggs have been and will be my uniform for all of winter. Do you have any like assortment boxes that you sell?
We don't.
You don't?
We do, but we do have to pre-order that.
Pre-order, okay.
Not to use pick out.
Pick out. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. They said that you had to pre-order boxes, which I tried and they said sold out. So I just picked out my own and hopefully they're okay. There's only 1 or 2 things from here. that I have tried and liked. I haven't tried like a ton, but I'm sure it will be fine. All done at the dentist. It went really well because the tooth looks fine, my x-rays look fine, and all I need is a new crown, which I opted to push and not start that process until the work I already started earlier this week is complete. So they just popped a temporary on. I didn't have to get numb, which means I can go get breakfast, because one of my favorite spots in this area that I don't really get to come to anymore, Kolochi Factory, is over here. And then, like I said, swing by my optometrist, pick up my contacts, hit up World Market, and then I'm actually gonna pop over to my sister's house and I'm gonna hang out there for a bit and steal a pair of her shoes, because I was able to snag a Disneyland reservation. I was trying to get a Disneyland reservation today for the last week and a half. If you're not familiar with Disneyland tickets, I believe as well, but definitely passes. You have to have a reservation to get into the park, and my friend is there right now for her son's birthday, and I was so excited to stop by and see them, but there was like no reservations. I was checking, I probably checked 100 times, but while I was sitting in the dentist chair waiting in between something, I checked and there was a reservation. Like, same day reservations are super rare, at least that I've come across, so I snagged it right away. I'm really excited and thankful that I am able to go over and see them celebrate his birthday. It's just shaping up to be a very busy and fun day, and dare I say that all of this is possible because I was up early. So like, I'm not saying that I'm going to change my mind about how I feel about setting an alarm, but I definitely understand the people that do. Like, my sister's that way. She's up so early every weekend, always seizing the day, and I get it. I really do. Like, but I still love not setting an alarm. So my optometrist actually ended up being closed. I was looking at their location they have in another city that's open Saturdays, so luckily it was not out of the way. It was just around the corner. So I'll come back another day for that. But I got my breakfast. I did ask how to pronounce the name because I do feel like I've always been saying it incorrectly. I've always been saying Kolochi, and she told me it's Kolache. So I apologize for all of the other times I have referenced and not pronounced it right. If you're not familiar, they are like these little buns. I don't know if this is like a certain type of bread. It tastes a little bit sweet, and then there's a ton of different variations that you can get with like filling inside. I get the jalapeno popper one, and then you can either get it warmed or just take it as is. I always get mine heated up if I'm gonna eat it right away. I was really tempted to get a Diet Coke, but I'm just gonna stick with the water I brought because I know that I will probably want a Diet Coke or a fun drink later at Disneyland. Just got to World Market and it dawned on me that they don't open until 10, so I'm just gonna start editing the vlog because it's on my phone and I'm able to, so that's one plus of forgetting my memory card. I have a couple of gift cards for World Market, and I'm doing a couple of like little mini makeovers for different projects in my house, mainly in the kitchen. So I'm just gonna see what I can find since I have the gift card. I actually much prefer the World Market that is by me, but I figure I can hit this one up, and depending what I find, I can always go to mine just to get like a wider selection. Definitely want to look at the plant section, which I can already tell mine has way more plant selections. My house just does not get a lot of natural light, and anytime I put plants in my kitchen, they just don't survive. So I really want some greenery in there. I think I'm gonna have to switch to some fake plants, even though they're not my personal favorite. I love having real plants. For the same reason of no sunlight, I already have this one in my bedroom and I have this one in my bathroom. So I already own these two. Decided I'm gonna get this little guy, and then because I'm probably gonna go to the other World Market as well, I can always return whatever I buy here that I end up changing my mind on. I had no idea someone was behind me that whole time, and they just were really staring at me, talking to myself, but you know, that's just the life of a content creator. Valentine's section, oh my gosh. I'm about to knock stuff over. So freaking cute, but I really don't have a need for it, so I'm gonna force myself to walk away. I always love looking through the food and drink section of World Market. I think it's probably my favorite part of the store. Always make sure to grab a couple of these when I'm here for a little treat because I love them. Definitely want some trays for the kitchen counter. I think this one's cute, but it's a little small. I don't like this one as much, but it is bigger. I'm gonna go with the smaller one. I've actually really been wanting to learn how to use chopsticks, and I feel like this is a good starting point. Or maybe it'll make me lazy and I'll just rely on it, but either way. Okay, I'm actually in love with this for the corner for like my fruit and veggies. I just don't know if it's too much wood because my cabinets are also wood, but it does have some lighter wood tones, so I'm gonna just pick out my favorite one. This one right here is also good. I'm gonna stick with this one. I think I like it the best. They have white scrub daddies here, which I love because most places only offer colors, and they are 30% off. I don't know how much they're regular, so I'm gonna grab a couple and do a price check at the front. I think I'm all done. I just need to access and find my gift cards in my email.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Oh, really? I can wait and talk to you when you're done if you want. Sure, yeah.
Well, what do you call yourself? Influencer?
Just feel awkward saying influencer.
Yeah.
What do you create?
Just lifestyle content like vlogs and stuff on YouTube, Instagram, yeah. Nice to meet you, Crystal. Thank you so much.
I just met a follower checking out at World Market, and it turns out we've actually already talked through email because she represents some brands and said she's interested in doing a potential collaboration, I think, for some of the clients that she represents. She was so sweet. And then we started talking with the cashiers because they're like, oh, what do you do? So that was just like a really sweet moment. I have no idea if she watches my YouTube, but if you do, hi Crystal, and it was so nice to meet you. Just like literally never know when you're gonna meet somebody. I talked about on Instagram that I met somebody swimming in the ocean in the Bahamas when I was on my vacation, and I was like, you just never know when you're gonna run into somebody that you know or that watches your content. I am at my sister's house now. I'm just gonna chill here for a couple hours and continue editing. My friends that are at Disney are actually taking a break, going back to their hotel, and then going to the park later. So I don't think I'm gonna go to the park for a few hours. Here we go.
Until the next stop and inform.
Find their entries moving by magical evil. If you have the chance to go to the ladies of the wish to go to the Royal Ball, you can stop on the Ready?
20 seconds for the bubbles to go off on their own.
Okay. Whoa! Love the bubble gun. Do you like it? Everyone went on Finding Nemo. I've actually never rode that ride, but it seems like very close confinement. So I said I would pass. I have the stroller and I'm on a mission to find little Noah some mac and cheese. Thank you. I'm gonna sneak a fry while they're on the ride. This is actually very, very good. Like, I am shocked. Good morning. I am completely aware how insane this looks, but I will explain it all in just a second. Today's gonna be a very busy day. I have a lot on my agenda to get done. I'm not sure that I'll get through it all today. If I can, that would be phenomenal. But I'm thinking that I can get almost all of it done. All of these packages here is an accumulation of, I wanna say almost 2 weeks. I just started like putting them on the counter in the corner and slowly let it build up until this point. A couple of items are PR, but the rest are items that I've ordered myself, like work uniforms and a couple of things. So I figured we'll do like an unboxing portion of the segment for anyone that likes unboxings. But once this is all done, the list of items that I'm going to attempt to tackle include washing my car. I need to go grocery shopping. I have not been full on grocery shopping in almost 2 weeks. And it's perfect because I'm gonna go grocery shopping at Walmart and I actually need to film a campaign today. I need to film, edit, and send it off. That's like a non-negotiable. And that also includes going to Walmart. So kind of 2 birds with 1 stone. Finish laundry. I have 2 clean loads to put away and 1 more load to wash, dry, and then obviously put away. I need to do a full reset clean on my house. I actually haven't done one in about a week and a half, maybe a little over a week and a half, because while I was off work for that huge chunk of time, if you saw in the last vlog when I kind of talked about having time off for the holidays, I did a huge purge and deep clean project on my house. I think it took 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to say it took 4 days. I have not filmed that project that I do for social media yet. I do it every 6 months, so it is like routine for me, but I have walked everyone through my task list and my day-to-day on my stories. So my most recent one that I just did is highlighted on Instagram if you're interested. So once I'm done with that like whole purge and deep clean project, I do like one final sweep and like normal reset on the house just to kind of like wrap everything up. And that ended up falling on a Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember what day it was. So when Sunday of last week hit, I had just done this huge clean project a few days prior. So I skipped my Sunday reset, and that is why now I haven't done it, like I said, in like a week and a half. So I need to do that as well. I would also absolutely love to be able to meal prep tonight, or at least cook a dinner and then just have the extra portions to put in the freezer for meals for work this week. For lunches, I think I only have one freezer meal prep left in there. I'm gonna have to check before I go to the grocery store. And then I just have some computer work to do with emails and things like that. I am also missing a nail. I lost a nail last night, which is perfect timing because nail day is tomorrow, and it's honestly so rare that I ever lose a nail. My nails, I do them at home. They last 3 weeks. They can honestly even go longer typically, but my hair starts catching in the cuticle and it starts like really bothering me. I can't handle that. So I just always cap it at 3 weeks and do a new set. But my nail popped off, which again is like not a problem, but for that campaign that I need to film, I'm either going to attempt to glue it back on, which I don't really want to do because I plan on soaking these off tonight. So I might just like keep my hand out of frame if possible. So that would be like the very last thing. I kind of want to take all of these off tonight in preparation for doing my nails after work tomorrow. So that would be the last thing, if I could like take these nails off in preparation for doing a new set tomorrow. I honestly hate the removal process almost more than any other step of my nails. So most of the time I'll do the removal process on a separate day, like 1 to 2 days prior. That way my nails breathe. And then when I sit down to actually do my nails, which takes me quite a long time, it's just one less step and it doesn't seem like as daunting. Let's open some of these packages. I'm gonna start with this one first because I am most curious about it. I'm just gonna move all of these over. I am on the hunt for a really good pair of boots that will not only fit my calves, because I do have wide calves, but that I can wear for my birthday party coming up. And I kind of have like a vision in mind of what I want my outfit to be, but it would require some type of boot. And I don't think that my Doc Martens are going to like fit the vibe because they're very short. So these are knee high or just below the knee. I ordered 2 different sizes. That's why this box is humongous. At least I think both sizes are in here. And then depending if any of them work, I'll return one or I'll end up returning both of them. These are the Vince Komodo boots. I first saw Remy post them because she also has really wide calves and she really liked them. So I saved her video, I wanna say over 6 months ago, and I've just been kind of mulling over if I wanted to purchase them and see if they were worth it. And then with the birthday outfits debacle, I decided it was time to give it a try. Okay, so only 1 pair is in here, which is interesting because I ordered them together at the same time online. Here she is. I have high hopes just looking at the width right here as is. So let's take all of this out. I got these on sale actually. They were on sale on Nordstrom. I want to say I got them for like 40% less than they typically are. I'm literally just gonna slip it on right here over my legging. That'll be a very true test if they fit or not because I have a legging on. They fit. They fit my calf. I feel like I'm way taller now in the frame, obviously, because I have a little heel on, but these fit perfectly. There's a little bit of extra room, like just enough to where they're not too tight and uncomfortable, but these are the extra wide calf. Vince Komodo has regular wide calf and extra wide. These are the extra wide, just an FYI. And sorry, because I know you can't actually see them on my foot, but I do think that these are a little big, like on my actual foot. What size are these? So these are the size 9, so I definitely think the 8.5 are gonna be a better fit for my foot. I'll put on socks and just like verify, but most likely this pair is gonna be going back. I got the biggest blister at Disneyland, so I'm a little bit nervous how long I'll even be able to stay in these boots at the party if I do end up wearing them. I did not end up borrowing shoes from my sister. Like I said, I just wore my Taz Uggs that have like no back, so they like kind of almost are like flip-flops in that sense. And on my left foot, I have the biggest blister I think I've ever had before. And it's not like on a toe, it is straight up on the bottom flat part of my foot. And it is so painful. So I'm just hoping that by some miracle in the next week, it is painless and it goes away. This is not a very exciting package, probably to unbox, but it's very exciting for me. I got some new work uniforms. The brand of scrubs I currently wear for any of my scrub girlies are Heart Soul. I absolutely love Heart Soul. They're fade resistant, wrinkle resistant. I've had them for years and years. They're holding up amazingly. I just wanted some extra pairs so that I don't have to do laundry every 4 days on the dot. I have 4 uniforms because I work 4 days a week, and it would just be nice, like, because sometimes I'm not on a full week schedule and my scrubs will run out on a Tuesday or Wednesday, I have work the next day and I will forget to wash them. And then I wake up and I have no scrubs. That's happened to me before, so I just wanted some extra pairs. Unfortunately, Uniform Advantage, where I order from, did not have my size in heart sole, so I did venture out and I ordered a different brand, which I might regret because, again, heart sole are like my favorite. But these are the UA Butter Soft Easy Stretch, I believe is what I ended up getting. Oh, absolutely not. I already can't. I have a really weird thing with certain materials, and this is gonna be a no for me. I already know it. Yeah, no. I know that probably sounds absolutely insane, but I like have literal goosebumps right now. I can't do this texture. We'll just have to return and reorder. This is just a restock from Target on my absolute favorite mascara that Raina got me hooked on. I've talked about it before. It's the e.l.f. Lash Extender Tubing Mascara. My Target was out when I placed a Target pickup order, so they gave me the option to ship. So I just got them shipped. I literally just buy them like 3 or 4 at a time because I'm just using it every single day. Lastly, for my own orders, I had something from Amazon shipped. I have 2 Amazon boxes. This one is a knife block. I've had this Faberware set of knives for years, like over 3 years, I believe. And if you look really closely, the black Teflon or whatever it is on the blade is chipping off. This is just like all gouged up, and this rose gold part is starting to fade as well. It's probably not great that the blade is chipping off this black material because it's more than likely ending up in my food. So it was time for a new knife set. I just did a lot of researching on Amazon and I ended up finding this set for $39.99, which I thought was pretty good because it comes with like a decorative knife block as well. And then this will just act as counter decor as part of like the kitchen counter redo project that I'm working on as well. This is way bigger than I thought, but this is the knife block itself. I don't know if I love this strap. It looked very different online, to be honest with you. So I'll see. I'm not gonna open the knives yet because I'm gonna probably just kind of mull this over. But in the picture, like it lays down normal, and in real life it's longer. So I don't really know how that's gonna sit on the counter. I don't really know how that's gonna work. We'll see. So I'm just gonna put it back in the box for now and wait until I finish buying everything that I wanna put on the counters and just do it all together. Oh yes, I got cord organizers. I now store my air fryer up here above the oven. After my like purge project, I transitioned it up there, and getting it up and down the cord is just like flying everywhere or getting stuck. So you stick this to the back of your appliance and you can wrap the cord around. And a new scale, like a smart scale that attaches to your phone. I really wanted the Smart Human scale, I want to say that it is, but I think it's like $100. And my friend said that she had one that did basically the same thing. It was only $22 on Amazon, so I picked that one up. If you're ever curious if I mentioned that I purchased something from Amazon, anything that I buy, I add to my recent purchases list. And then if I end up keeping it and liking it and it correlates with a specific category or room, it also gets added to that list. So it's usually in 2 places. These last 3 boxes are PR, but I'm actually gonna skip unboxing on camera. My normal process with PR is to open it up, and then if there's something I'm really excited about or really have been wanting to try, I'll keep it. But majority of stuff goes to some dedicated drawers in my buffet that end up going to giveaways, because I'll do like PR giveaways every couple of months, or if a friend or family member really wants to try something, they just like, you know, can take it, obviously. I don't get a ton of PR. It comes in waves. Some months I'll get nothing, and some months I get quite a few boxes. It's just hit or miss. I had someone comment the other day and asked if I plan to give any of my extra PR to the fire victims for the LA fires right now, and I had mentioned that unfortunately I don't currently possess anything really at all, or anything that they would probably need. I just did a PR giveaway. I shipped it out a few weeks ago, and these are the first set of PR boxes I have gotten since then, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm gonna go through these and see if there's anything I can donate. It looks like it's all skincare, so I'll probably start using these drawers maybe as like a donation pile instead of for the next giveaway. I've shared some resources in my Instagram stories of where you guys can donate or help in any way if you're interested for the horrific fires in LA. I literally can just get emotional talking about it right now. Like seeing all of the videos of people's homes. I don't care how much money you have. That's your home. Those are your things, your memories. Like I cannot fathom coming home and everything that I have worked for or saved my entire life, keepsakes, like everything just being gone. It's honestly unfathomable. Like I cannot imagine going through that and what that feels like. I'm going to share some different links in my description with various ways that you can help out through donations of items, you know, clothing, food, just financial if you want to go that route. So I'll put some of the links that I've used myself. And just honestly, everyone that's going through anything related to those fires right now are in my thoughts, and it's just literally awful. I don't even know how to end this clip. There's just like really nothing to say. There's almost no words. So I'm just gonna clean up and then I will head out the door. I am outside of Walmart now. I decided to skip the car wash, at least for now, so I might go later or just push it to another day because I really wanted to make Chick-fil-A breakfast. I am rarely out at this hour to get it, and a couple of weeks ago I tried Emily Kaiser's go-to breakfast order that she posted about, and I absolutely loved it. So I stopped there. It is a spicy chicken biscuit, and then you add egg white for some extra protein and cheese. She does American, but I do pepper jack, and look at how delicious this looks. She just puts regular honey on hers. I do the honey roasted barbecue. My fingers are kind of greasy. There's no napkins. They forgot my sauce initially, so I had to go back. So they probably just forgot the last step of like sauce and napkins, but I will manage. And then I have some Blue Raz Ultima electrolytes. I didn't want to lug my hydro jug around this morning, and I like to get hydrated like first thing when I wake up. I'll usually do one full hydro jug within the first couple of hours after filling it. I'm just gonna eat breakfast, and then I'm gonna hone in on my grocery list. I already have it written out, but I did it like a week ago before all of this extra dental work got added on, and I really just want to make sure that all the meals I have planned are softer or like not super crunchy. So I'm gonna go through that, and then I will hop inside and start shopping. I have everything for that campaign up here, and then all of my groceries down here. Mostly just pantry items. I do prefer to get all of my pantry type stuff here because it is significantly cheaper than other stores. I will get meat and produce here on occasion, just depending what I need and how much I need, but most of the time I like going to Stater Brothers, so I'm gonna make a separate trip to Stater Brothers this week for that stuff. I'm really curious who else likes sweet pickles. Me, my uncle, and my dad, I believe, are the only people that I know of that like these. I feel like it's an unpopular opinion and everybody makes fun of me for it, but I am obsessed with these, just snacking on them. They're so good. I'm also officially giving up my search for the Takis taco shells. They sold them for years. I was in love with them, but I haven't been able to find them for about 6 months in store or online. I check everywhere I go, literally, and I'm officially giving up, and I'm gonna try these ones, but I do not think that I'm gonna like them nearly as much. My sister also got me hooked on the raspberry leaf tea when it comes to that time of the month when my cramps hit. This is literally so helpful. It's become my holy grail. Other than that, nothing really interesting, probably besides these. I used to love overnight oats. I used to make them all the time, and I just got over them and off the bandwagon like a year ago. But I came across an old video of mine making them, and I was like, that looks so good. So I typically, or used to just use like the regular rolled oats, but I saw these and it says that they're thicker cut and they're better for overnight oat recipes. It was like $1 more than the regular, just typical rolled oats. So I'm gonna see if it makes a difference at all, and I can keep you guys posted. Everything else is just pretty much like basic restocks. And yes, I came into the clothes section because it is the only place where the music is not blaring and there's not as much traffic. But I'm back home. It's been several hours and I have accomplished everything on my to-do list aside from washing the car and the floors. This is the last thing I have to do as far as cleaning is concerned. After I was done filming the campaign when I got home, I just got the urge to take off my nails now, so I did that already. And I don't know, I was gonna leave to go to the car wash, but I'm like, I think I'd rather just get my nails out of the way. And I've got my little setup here. I finally got an extension cord because I was literally sitting here to do my nails and then getting up and standing at the counter for anything that required the light or my like drill, which is absolutely insane. And I think making me do my nails even more than I already do. I love doing them myself because they come out so good. They're exactly how I want. And if something's wrong, I have literally no one to blame but myself. But I don't love it doing them. I'm not gonna lie. I dread it for days beforehand. And as soon as it's done, I'm like, oh my gosh, queen, I love it. But I feel like some people feel the exact same way about getting their nails done. Like they just hate going. What is going on here? Please hold. They just hate going to get their nails done. So I guess it's just kind of like a similar concept. This is my new nail bag though. That is why I popped in to do an update. I used to keep everything in like 2 big clear tubs. They were just bulky They got really dusty. I had to take both out of the closet every time. I was just over it. So I got this nail bag on Christmas, which is from Amazon. This is an under recent purchases since I didn't purchase it. Maybe I'll add it there, but it is in my nail list. I am obsessed with it. I do have quite a bit of nail stuff. I've been doing my nails at home for, I want to say, approaching 10 years. And it fits everything that I own. I do gel extensions, and I still have extra room, to be honest. I could shove way more stuff in here if I needed to. Both of these can be nail polish holders, but I actually recently just purged all my nail polishes, and these are the ones that I kept. They all fit in one, so I have other stuff in here, and this is my first time doing my nails with the new setup, and I'm just like extra excited, especially about the extension cord. So I'm going to do my nails. I'm going to finish the floors. Sorry, I'm just talking facing you to the table. I'm looking a little bit disheveled, but I've been cleaning for hours, so what else would you expect? I'm gonna have a little bit of caffeine before I start my nails. That reminds me, I finally tried the V8 drinks. I only have one left, actually. I've been drinking them for the last week or so. This probably is the first time in my entire life I'm gonna say I prefer the flat version to the sparkling ones. I think the flat versions are like mango peach or something like that, and this one is a pomegranate blueberry. It's just not as flavorful, and it's not crazy carbonated. It's a pretty light carbonation, so I don't know, for both that and the flavor combined, I prefer the other ones. Also, just showing you, this is my kitchen right now in the same exact light with all of the windows open where I was just standing in the dining room, and this is what I mean when I say that I can't have real plants in here, because unless these lights are on, which I do not know if that provides lights to plants. I'm pretty sure they have to be certain bulbs to do that. But even if these did provide lights to the plants, they're not on a lot. So I'm, at work, and I'm not always in the kitchen. So anyways, rant over. I'm gonna drink this, do my nails, and then I am so excited to take a nice shower. It is much later in the evening. It is about to be 6:53. Just got out of the shower and did my skincare. My nails took so much longer than, not anticipated, but just so much longer than it normally takes me. I hit a few speed bumps, just totally normal. Some days you have good nail days and some days you have bad nail days, just like a hair day. And when I hit those speed bumps, I really took the time needed to correct my mistakes. And that is key, because if you don't do that and you try and rush it, then you're just gonna be so upset at yourself for multiple weeks while you have to look at your nails. I actually don't know why I'm referencing everybody. That could be a solo experience, but something tells me that it's definitely universal. I'm just so glad that they are done and that I decided to do them tonight. And I know my future self tomorrow is gonna be so appreciative when I get home from a 10-hour shift and I do not have to sit down and spend the entire evening doing my nails. Literally, when I do nails on work nights, I come home, I eat something super quick or pick something up, I sit down, do my nails, take a shower, and I go straight to bed, because it does take me 2 to 3 hours depending on if I'm doing like a design or anything special like chrome, or when I hit speed bumps and what was supposed to take me 2 hours just ends up being 3 hours, which is what happened to me today. Would normally have tomorrow off actually, because my current day off this quarter is Mondays, but something got switched at work just for this week. I'm gonna throw on a movie to end the evening, just relax, and then make something super simple for dinner. I'm thinking just some like marinara pasta with some fresh Parmesan, and I have some zucchini as well. I'll probably just throw that in the oven. I've never air fried zucchini actually, so maybe I'll try that tonight just to see how it goes, because it's so much quicker than preheating and cooking it in the oven. Thanks for spending my weekend with me. I hope everybody had a great weekend and an even better rest of the week, because this video should hopefully be up by Tuesday if I can get all my editing done in time. And I will see you in the next one.